Fingers crossed that the pizza guy doesn't start walking behind me. Have you decided now that I've hit record that now is the time that you'd like to wake from your slumber? Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the recliner. I guess this is just where we're doing this now because it's comfy and I want to. Good morning. Welcome back. It's Saturday and I just finished my first week back at work, so I slept in today, which means it's 12:17 and I'm barely having coffee. Cheers! Shout out to Palomas, Mexico for providing this handmade coffee mug. Ah, it's so good. So, I have been for literal months trying to use up all the pumpkin spice coffee that my family got me last year because they kept putting it on clearance everywhere. So I have probably every Dunkin' pumpkin spice, didn't realize that was going to be so hard to say, every Dunkin' pumpkin spice coffee cold brew pack, just a mouthful, that there was in the state of New Mexico given to me during fall, and I didn't use up enough of it, so I still have an entire bin of it left. But right now I'm working on the coffee grounds that go in the Keurig as well as the cold brew packs. So today I decided to switch it up because I have been, sticking to my pumpkin coffee with maple syrup and silk slide creamer. So now I have a plain coffee with Trader Joe's agave and silk slide creamer because I like to stay on brand for the most part, And it's nice and warm. And it's been like pretty cold in LA, definitely not what I would consider actual cold, but it's been enough that, a couple times I've had to turn on my heater, which I hardly ever do, but I have needed to do that a couple times. And yeah, today was the first day that I've been able to sleep in. So I did that and it was awesome because I love my bed. So that to me is the best part about the weekends, is knowing that I don't have to get up super early. And, as much as I had been in a good routine of, getting to the gym before like 11 a.m. I'd say is like a good time, because really what was happening for a little bit there was that I would go to the gym after 11 and not eat breakfast until 1 or 2, so it's really basically lunch after that. So as much as I had been in a good routine of getting to the gym early, getting it done, the problem is that with this new job now, all the classes that I want to take are at 9 or they're at 8, and I like to get to work either like slightly early or, with enough time to like park, walk over to the office from wherever. And so that means that I have to leave between 9:15 and 9:30. So really, if I'm just, going hard and sweating from 8 to 9, that gives me 15 minutes to get home, shower, get ready, and go. So I think this week I was, definitely much easier on myself. I did make it one day, so that's better than none, I suppose. So one day I did, make it to the gym before work. So I'm proud at least for that, but I think I'm going to, really have to buckle down on my routine, because I keep doing this thing where I tell myself I'm going to go to bed earlier, and then it's, 11 o'clock and I'm still not in bed ready to fall asleep. So I want to, and this is going to sound so lame, start setting myself a bedtime of 10 o'clock. But there were also some other things that came up this week that sort of prevented me from going to bed at a time that I would like to. I went to go see a family friend on Tuesday. I saw Cats on Thursday, and I didn't stay for the whole thing because you know, maybe this is a very unpopular opinion and it could have been, you know, some other factors that played into it, but I was not blown away. You know, I have season tickets to the Pantages, which is the theater here in LA. A theater, not the theater. Like, there's only one. But, so I have these season tickets. So I've gone to a couple shows before this. And I think the favorite one that I've seen so far has been a musical called Hello, Dolly. If you've never seen it, it's fantastic. It was just an amazing show. But Cats was just kind of like, you know, like the costumes are great and everything. The dancers were awesome. However, I feel like the entire first half was, these are different characters and this is who they are. And that's it. Like, there's no real plot. It's all just explanatory. And that's okay if you're into that sort of thing. But for me personally, I like to, you know, get a sense of a character, but not so much that it's like, here's a dissertation on this person and what they're like. And then that takes up so much time that nothing really happens, you know. And maybe I should have stayed to the end and that would have done it. But honestly, I was just not very into it. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just not the show for me. But I wanted to go see it because I was expecting, this is like a classic Broadway musical. It should be really good. And that's what I thought was going to happen. But I don't know. I think I need to maybe give it another shot because it just was not for me. And maybe that's okay, but, you know, just not very impressed. So that, you know, has been how this week has gone. And so I've been, you know, kind of slacking on the gym going a little bit. But this week I really just wanted to, you know, get a sense of what I'm going to do now that my schedule is completely changed. And, you know, so I think I'm doing okay. The other thing is I did finally put my video up because it was, so here's what happened. You know, I think I mentioned already, when I filmed that video, I didn't think it was very funny. I almost didn't even put it up because I thought this is not quality content. I did end up putting it up, so if you want to watch it, it's on my channel. I can link it below, or, you know, it'll be somewhere up here, down there, somewhere in this vicinity. It will exist, a link that you can click on. So I want to start getting the jump on more of those videos. Another thing that happened this week, which this is kind of just like a random sidebar, but it's something that I was watching videos about like right before I started filming, is the R. Kelly interview. And I watched all of Surviving R. Kelly in probably, I think 2 nights it turned out to be, because what happened was I got, you know, I signed up for like a free membership on Lifetime or something, but you only get a certain amount of credits and you have to buy more to watch more. So I watched the first 3 for free because you know, when you sign up you get a certain amount, so that was cool. But then I wanted to watch the rest because it was so good. And so I got on, I think I used Amazon Prime to watch the other ones. Oh, girl, it was so good. Like, I mean, in terms of, like, the show, like, what happened that was terrible. I 100% believe those women, because you cannot have this many people telling the same story and have it not be true. Even if it's, like, marginally true, it still is absolutely disgusting. But today I was watching Gayle King on the Today Show, and she was talking about her, you know, interview with him. And I just, like, you know, also it was International Women's Day recently, so this is also kind of why I'm thinking about, like, really, like, strong women who inspire me, and my God, if she did not just hold it down like no other. And, you know, seeing that sort of reminds me of like all the times that like, you know, and I don't want this to get like super preachy, but I feel like so often in life, you know, like when a man is like flying off the handle and women are just like calm and whatever, that's just like to be expected. And I honestly feel like she deserves like all the credit in the world for not either leaving or losing it. Like I know she has explained, you know, that she didn't ever fear for her safety or anything like that. Like me personally, I would have been freaking out because that's how I react to angry men, you know? But, you know, oftentimes you will hear people say women are so overly emotional and women this, that, and the other if we so much as, you know, raise our voice. And so to see someone who can keep their composure that much when someone's literally flying off the handle, it was just, so good. I could not ever have done that, I don't think. At least not now. You know, who's to say, like, how I'm going to be as, you know, someone who is not 24 and, you know, still dealing with the life experiences that I have had. But, yeah, you know, all in all, it's been a good week. I am, as I've said profusely, I guess, I'm back to working in an office, which is cool because I haven't done that in a while, and it's just been nice, you know, to get back into the swing of working for a little bit. And yeah, I'm very excited for some of the stuff that I have coming up. I have a list of videos that I want to make, and I think, you know, now that I have had all this time off to figure out a groove of like, okay, how much time do I need to do this kind of video? What sort of schedule can I maintain? I think now I'm much better equipped to have a regular job, but also do this. So I'm very excited because I have some solid B+, A- content coming. And yeah, if you haven't seen my second makeup video, please go watch it and share with your friends. If you need some giggles, go watch it. I am going to watch the episode of Friends, the one where Ross is fine, because I saw a picture online somewhere that someone said that this is the kind of episode you need to watch when you want to laugh, and I just want to laugh right now. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to finish this coffee and go do the plethora of errands I have today. So yeah, I think I have gabbed enough. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you being here, all 3 of you probably, because these are on decline lately. But yeah, I will see you guys next weekend. Bye!